Hey there, I'm Big Louie, and little Lou's not with us today, and this is another episode of LOU2RETRO. We've been gone for a little bit. We've been pretty good about putting content out regularly, but I actually just got back from a cruise, and so I was gone for a good week or so, and I'm getting ready to leave tomorrow, where I'll be gone for another couple weeks for work. So I wanted to get something on there because I think me and Louie are real big on getting products out. You know, that at least one thing out a week, if not two things out a week. So just had to get something out there. And there's just a couple things I wanted to talk about. I have a couple notes here. So the first thing is I found out I'm getting a big job promotion here at some point in time. So that's pretty cool. We're real happy about that, the whole family. Feel pretty blessed to have that happen to us. Also, like I said, we just got back from a cruise. It was actually a beach body cruise. You know, me and my wife are coaches for beach body, and we've never been on a cruise before, and it was really cool to be able to go on this. Beach body covered pretty much all the tips and amenities and stuff like that, and the people that you meet there are really awesome. Okay, so if you don't know who or what the company Beachbody is, I know I've said it a couple times. They are the company that puts out the like mega workout videos like Insanity, P90X, T25, P90X2, P90X3, Body Beast, all those different types of workout videos. And they also do, you see me having my shaker couple out. They're also the company that makes Shakeology, which is a really awesome shake. And I know this isn't really the forum where I talk about it, but me and my wife go on these trips, and I'm going to show a couple of pictures here of the different types of people that you meet on these trips when you go on them. So you'll meet people like Tony Horton, and you'll meet people like Shaun T, and Sagi from Body Beast. And these pictures are actually from last year in Vegas when we had gone to their annual summit. And so I was a little heavier back then, I had a beard. I love all their videos. My wife teaches some of their classes. Me and her are both Insanity instructors. She also does P90X and PIO and one other one I think. But she's going to kill me for not remembering it. But that's what Beachbody is. So if I ever reference it in the future, you know what it is, and we love that company. So that's what it is. We went to Cozumel, Mexico, and then the Grand Cayman Islands, and it was really cool. Didn't see any video game stuff there. That would have been pretty cool to get something like that. And I actually thought about recording on the beach one day, but it just wasn't in the cards at the time. So we got on the boat right there at Fort Lauderdale, and as we're getting off the boat and as we were getting on, I realized Hollywood, Florida is right there at Fort Lauderdale, and I started putting two and two together. And King of Kong, Fistful of Quarters is one of my favorite movies, which if you haven't seen that movie, go watch that movie. It's a great movie. It's all about the classic arcade game Donkey Kong, and trying to get the high score in that, and it's got a lot of players in it, and it's a really great movie. Anyway, Billy Mitchell, who used to have, he had the high score for a long time, and I think he's come back and reclaimed it once or twice, but he's one of the best video game players, and a lot of people consider him to be the best video game player ever. He's that good. Anyway, he owns a chain of restaurants called Ricky's World Famous Restaurants, I guess. But he's in Hollywood, Florida, and it would have been cool to go in there, take a little bit of time and go in there and try and meet him, but we just didn't have any time, and I feel kind of bad about that. All my friends and coworkers that know who he is and know that we have a love of video games just like, oh, how could you not go? So that didn't happen. I got a new hat, which I posted on Facebook. So didn't get one for little Louie. They only had one in the store, and it was just my size. I've got kind of a big head. So got a new hat. That's pretty cool. It's a conversation starter. Talked to a lot of people while we're on the cruise, and like, oh, I love that hat. You know, used to play video games. I'd tell them about our show a little bit, and met one guy who was a regular at E3, which is a big conference out west, I want to say. And it turns out he works in production for like newer video games, which is kind of cool. I didn't ask him what games he was, you know, working on or had worked on in the past, but I should have. But it was pretty cool to meet him. We have a lot of new subscribers. I came back, you know, we didn't have internet all week, and I came back and we had, you know, like 10 more subscribers, I want to say, and I was like, man, that's crazy. It's a lot of subscribers over the week. What happened? And it turns out that our friend, the Nintendo Doctor, commented on us for, I think it was videos under 200 subscribers, which definitely that's us since we're just starting. We've only been around since December. So he mentioned us, and, you know, got a lot of new subscribers. So hopefully we can, you know, meet the demands and keep putting out videos, and hopefully they'll grow and get better as we go. You know, I hate doing this without Louie, but yeah, our schedules are so crazy here. And this is the first one I've done without him. No problem. No problem, Dad. So maybe he'll do one later without me. We'll see that. But anyway, thanks to the Nintendo Doctor for mentioning us. And he put a clip of our very first episode, which is where we talked about what we want to do and what we want this channel to kind of grow as. And it kind of sums it up. We were very robotic when we were doing it. We were reading off of cue cards or whatever. So it's kind of interesting to go back and watch that. I don't have any new games or anything to show you guys, but hopefully, you know, over the next couple weeks when I'm gone for work or whatever, I'll be able to have time to work on this bigger Star Tropics thing that we want to put together. So I got a lot of time invested in the video game and gameplay recorded, so hopefully that'll pan out and be something better that we can talk about. So I think that's about it. Just, you know, like I said, I wanted to throw in something and put something on the channel here so that you have something new to watch at least this week, until me and Louie sync up our time and figure out something over the next couple weeks. I don't know how much internet I'm gonna have. That's the bad part over the next couple weeks. So we'll see how that goes. I ain't even, you know, I'm gonna be gone until about Easter, and then after Easter I'll still have, I'll be kind of hard pressed for time with my work schedule, pretty much until summertime. So we'll make sure we come up with some kind of schedule to get you guys, keep putting stuff out there, and definitely we'll always have our eyes out for old games that we can talk about, and some stuff we can add to the collection. You know, we posted in the last one, I think, that we got 50 NES games now. And that was just the NES games. It's kind of the focus of our collection. We have other stuff. We have a lot of Game Boy games, different types of Game Boy games too, but I think NES is kind of our trademark thing that we want to get. So hopefully, you know, by the end of this year, we'll at least have 100 games, maybe more, maybe 150. I don't know. We'll see. So I think that's it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching.